Yeah. Well, my regret when I went to work with the WWF back then was that I didn't come along earlier to before Terry became this unbelievable personality, famous celebrity, uh, crossing all levels of entertainment. Because I would have probably had the opportunity to get to know him better. He was Gene was his guy. He brought Gene along with him, and they had, they were magic together, the two of them. So I didn't get as many opportunities to work with him, but I did probably hundreds of interviews with him during my time there, and it was always great. Never had an issue with him. I just wish I would have had an opportunity to really have been closer to him. But at that point, really he was being brought to the arenas and limousines, doing his match, and then being on his way because he had something else he was going to. And I do tell the one story, the one when I first went to work for the WWF, when I went to the Hamilton, where the TV studios are, and I was kind of going back and forth. I was still living in New York City, and I would take the train up, and then they put me up in a hotel. And there was one edit room in that place, called it Edit One. Kevin Dunn was just a producer there. He produced the shows. And I was in Edit one day waiting to go and do something in the studio, and Hulk was there. And they had a separate area over there. It had a couch, and I had put my bag that was over there. And he came in, and Kevin said, this is Sean Mooney, our new announcer. And he kind of looked over him, and he goes like, yeah. He goes, yeah, how long you been here? I said, oh, I just started last week. I'm just getting started. And he goes, yeah, well, don't unpack.
Nice.
Yeah. And it wasn't a mean thing. It kind of made me real, okay, this ain't coming easy. Like everything you had to earn there. They wanted to see what you were made of, what your metal was. And that was my first real idea of, okay, it's going to come. You gotta be able to see what you got. And, from that point though, everything I stuck around. So, it got a lot better with him, but it was like, then let's see what you got. And so that was part of it, but, always had a lot of great respect for him. And I will go on forever to say that there's nobody who's more responsible for what has happened to professional wrestling than Hulk Hogan. Whatever you want to say about him, he is it. He changed the entire landscape. He changed everything. It made it mainstream. So, as far as what has happened recently, I don't, that stuff he's endured before. I mean, there's been other controversies surrounding him. I think maybe this time around, it might have had something to do that he got a little political. And as we all know, no matter what you have to say, half of the people don't agree with you. So that's what I think some of it might have been attached to, because he did take the stage pretty much during this last election. So maybe that had something to do with it. But I don't know. Is it as far as professional wrestling goes? I thought we'd kind of gotten through all the other issues that people had with the Hulkster. But of course, you never know. I mean, they've booed The Rock before. So I think he's going to be okay.